See, the exchange of situation has got the entire world in a stupor. That's why they talking about they want to leave and just go away and get away. I want to fly away. I want to get away. All praises to our Elohim. All praises to the spirit of truth, wisdom, our earthly and heavenly mother. All praises to Yahweh Shai, our brother who has shown us how to endure and persevere through it, knowing that it will be a time for our resurrection, restitution, reparation, and our redemption. So all praises. But yeah, they are losing it due to the fact that they had no reason to care about us. And see, we are the testimony to them today to show that they have to endure and persevere. That they have to endure and persevere. And if they don't, then that's on them. But the reality is that they must. Look at us. This concept of them thinking that they supreme in any sort of kind of way is ludicrous at this point. And all over social media, TikToks, that's why they want to get rid of TikTok, because these people out here telling how they feel. They are using it as a psychiatrist, if you will. So, reality is that the exchange of situation, and again, Thomas Jefferson told them as much. And they didn't even believe him. They didn't even believe him. Matter of fact, they probably did believe him, but they didn't care. Because they knew that it was a time soon in the future that this was going to affect their heirs. Not them. And they didn't care. And they didn't care. And now, all of a sudden, their heirs are caring, and they're like, yo, what? And so next we're going to see is Jeremiah 16:19. Coming, Wisdom of Solomon 5, chapter 5. They're going to start coming and saying, what? These are the ones we had in the original. Oh my gracious. What? We've been lied to? This is the situation, the exchange of it. This is a baton, and, our ancestors, the spirit of truth, and the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, our ancestors, the angels, ensured that when our term was up, that the baton was just passed real nice. The perfect pass of the baton of righteousness. Perfect. And we ain't got to mully around with, black and white, African and European. And nope. We just got to do what is right. And that is to be a light to each other, to ourselves, and to each other. All of us. All of us. And as we do this thing, we don't have to sit around and listen to them wallow, sigh, and, sing songs of despair. No, we just need to move forward so that we can get our inheritance. Because without our inheritance, we really ain't done nothing. Just knowing what we know is just, shoot, it's like G.I. Joe. You know what I'm saying? That's half the battle. Just knowing what we know now. And quietly knowing what the Gentiles know, they over here going, yo, what is this? So that exchange of situation is real. They tried to manipulate everything. Everything. This thing that they have done against us, like it's been premeditated against us. And fairness against us. They manipulate the numbers, they manipulate the words. You know, they bring forth their audacities and their gumptions, you know, their pontifications, their commentaries, their doctrines, their dogmas. And they come with it, they bring that madness with the gun, brutishly, with the sword, with the dog, with everything that all their might. They impose their will with all their might. And see, this is the fear that they have because they know they brought it. They brought all they had and things are still changing and they got no control. And so now the Father's coming, bringing his might, and they're seeing that, you know, something's different. They worried. Ish over there worried. They can't expose us. We will jail every single one of them kids. Cause see, that shows that they don't care about the kids. Shoot, they've been eating kids. Ooh. You know, entertainment purposes only. They've been doing dastardly deeds to people and kids and children and babies. And for some strange reason, people are up, you know, people, again, the Gentile foolish nations, they didn't see that coming. I mean, come on. It's mind-boggling. But at the same time, it's a joyful, joyful, joyful thing. You know, they ran around trying to get AI to be, you know, some fantasy world of theirs to where they're going to be able to log in and be somewhere else. You know, they can go to space in their AI. They can go under the sea. They can be the mighty men that they have dreamed and fantasized vainly about it within their imaginations. All, you know, lusting after and coveting our heritage. Because they didn't get it from just their own imagination. They got it from their vain imagination in their covetousness against us. And now they have this look on their face. And it's interesting. It's very interesting. But at the same time, you know, is what it is. Not my problem. You know, I mean, as much as they will wish it to be, and as much as it used to be, it's not my problem today. We will have the choice. I will have the choice to be able to entertain it or not. You know, I'm so far past the. It used to be like I can't see the future. I can't see. You know, I have no foreshadowings. You know, my eyes were closed for all of this. But I feel like the Father's reopening them and letting me see their outcome. See my outcome in various ways based on my decisions. And it all boils down to treating them, treating me, treating my people the way that I want to be treated. You know, that's the difference in the exchange of situation than it was. That was their charge. You know, okay, you get it, the Father, okay, you get a chance to rule. You guys get a chance to rule. Here's your commandment. Since you guys, you know, are Gentiles, I'm going to and I know you're going to love on my son. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell him to tell you what to do. You know, you ain't my people. I ain't made a covenant with you, but I'm going to let him give you the commandments that you have to live by. And they were like, okay, what is that? And they had the faith to believe. They had the faith to believe. But then they realized, what? All this is mine? Boom. All of it went out the door. The carnality set in. And then as the carnality set in, the commandments went out the window. the two greatest. They had everything they wanted, and they could do this thing to people without any indiscretion. And so now the rebound, the boomerang, the pendulum, the karma, the energy has come back. That which you put out, you certainly will get. That's the two laws. But the Gentiles couldn't understand that. Now their kids are going to understand it, but it's over. It's over. And a lot of them are seeing this. And this is a lovely thing. Finally, they get to see it because they couldn't see it. They wouldn't see it. You just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Okay, I did that. Can I move forward? No, I gotta have my nephew or this person or that person in that position. You still need to continue to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Did you get a degree? Well, I'm going deep in debt to get a degree. Okay, well, once you finish your degree, I got a position for you. You get out, you finish your degree, you get into debt, you go to them and they go, well, we're going to have to start you here at this position. Okay. Never seeing your value, never giving you love. And yet they always wanted it reciprocated on Sunday. And had our people yelling, screaming, rant, and raving, talking about we need to do this and do that, and why Jesus said this and why Jesus said that. No, what about these commandments? Don't worry about those commandments, because why Jesus said this and that and this. Well, okay, let me read that. Here you go. Turns out all the words have been stricken. They stripped all his words, which isn't a surprise. It's not a surprise. They stripped all the prophets' words. They couldn't give us our spirit of truth. Our spirit of truth had to come organically, naturally at the end when it was time. And it did. And she did. And that comfort to understand and know and overstand and understand who you were individually in the scheme of things, in the schism of things, in the universe, in the even finite more than that, was a beautiful thing. And we went on and we talked about exchange situation. We talked about, Pauline doctrines. We talked about, all types of various prophecies that show the Gentiles error, but they never, ever cared. And now all of a sudden, they care to a degree, still not where they need to be. Still not. But again, based on our exchange situation, our baton exchange, we're in good stead. We're doing it. I see brothers and sisters out here doing, shaking, moving, resonating, popping. I see the younger group, our younger generation in it, on it, all above it. I even see their younger generation, feeling just like they got some sort of understanding of right and wrong. Look at them in the 60s. They just got caught up in the drugs. Once again, this is what they did. Their people gave them a bunch of drugs to make them not go against them. Now, those kids are like, no, we're smarter than that. And we see this madness. Hey, 83, we see you. They see them too. And they questioning them. And the answers that they're getting from these 80-year-old bums, these rulers, principalities and rulers of dark governmental minds, it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. And these old people, old people, and when I say old people, I'm not even talking about age, I'm talking about mindset. This 20th century mindset, this Piscean mindset of, I have to lead you. In order for you to survive, I have to lead you. That's gone. Each one teach one, each one lead one. Everything that has come for a reason. Predestination is at the door. It has been predestined at this time for every one of us to be here, even them to be here, to intertwine, to take part of, to manifest within this exchange of situation, and it will be completed. There's nothing left of their rulership. Well, except for Ish over there, being a donkey. But that's Ish. They are going to have to pay a grievous debt. And hopefully the ones that, aren't really down with the Z people, hopefully they make amends. They apologize and make amends. That's all that it would take for all of this to be done. To apologize sincerely, make amends sincerely, repent sincerely as a nation, as an individual, and move forward. Treating people the way you want to be treated, seeking after the true and living power, the Ancient of Days, the Elohi, the Elohai, the Elohim, the Creator, the greatest spirit, ever told, ever known, and ever not known. The one, the greatest I am, I am, I am. That's it. That's it. And that's what they were cutting us, or the Father really cut himself off from us. He segregated himself from us, left us out here because, in a sense, left us hanging with these Gentiles because of our folly. So now he's back saying, yo, we here, I'm here, we here, come on. And the Gentiles are shook. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a great day. This exchange of situation. So stay up, stay shining, stay rising, stay knowing, give great shalom, treat people the way you want to be treated, love our father, our brother, our mother. Shalom.